division-initiated project of Zamboanga Sibugay. This is guided, integrated, yielding activities, which is the development of self-learning activity sheets for our modular distance learning. And these learning activity sheets are developed by our very committed teachers. And before we actually do the in-house reproduction of this GIYA, we first conducted pilot testing in 4 schools across the 16 districts of Zamboanga Sibugay. And this is both from the elementary and secondary and including the senior high school. Why do we conduct pilot tests of Project GIYA? It's because we wanted to test the validity of the materials that are developed by teachers. The content validity, like for example, we want to measure whether the objectives, the activities, and the evaluations or assessment are actually consistent and relevant. And these are actually based on the most essential learning competencies. And that's because we wanted that at the end of the day, the learners would be able to really master the competencies to the different activities, evolving from the simplest, average, and difficult activities. At the same time, we also pilot tested the face validity of Project GIYA. And that is to check the font size, the directions, and the illustrations.
Blessed day to everyone. Maayong buntag sa atong tanan. Buenos dias a todos. As the school year 2020-2021 is at its nearing, the Department of Education, Division of Zamboanga Sibugay, spearheaded by our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Jerome A. Aleman, Sesusi, initiated the guided, integrated Yearning activities or the GIYA. The GIYA is a self-learning modules designed to motivate, inculcate, and educate our learners from kinder to grade 12. The teachers and education program supervisors were tapped to be the writers of the Project GIYA. Presently, 8 schools in the division are taking charge of the reproduction of the self-learning modules, except for English grades 3 to 10, as the school's division office will take care of its distribution and reproduction. Despite of the shortcomings, particularly financial resources, this did not stop us in pursuing in the delivery of education. The municipal government took part in providing printers with ink, volumes of bond papers, and even health gadgets to each schools under their area of responsibility. School heads worked collaboratively with their barangay officials to assist in the reproduction and distribution of the SLMN Project GIYA. Truly, check sa division ng Zamboanga Sibugay, as we have prepared guidelines on the production of the GIYA to include Project GIYA teams in school, even the SMNE, the School Management, Monitoring and Evaluation, have crafted tools to check the readiness of each schools in the distribution of the self-learning modules. As we welcome the opening of school year 2020-2021 on August 24, the DepEd Zamboanga Sibugay is ready to serve our learners. Otra vez, muchas gracias. Vaya con Dios a todos.
Pilot testing of this GIYA was a very good experience of the pilot schools, as it gave the concerned stakeholders, our school heads, teachers, especially our parents and learners, the touch of the mode of learning in the new normal, which we hope would better prepare our learners.
The School's Governance and Operations Division of the Division of Zamboanga Sibugay is tasked to conduct the second phase of the quality assurance activity of the GIYA, because we cannot afford to send the GIYA out and to be used by our learners without subjecting it to the quality assurance process. And this GIYA pilot testing was done in collaboration with the district supervisors, the school heads, and select teachers. And of course, with the guidance of our schools division superintendent, Ma'am Jerome Bruner, our assistant schools division superintendent, Sir Raymond Salvador, and Sir Jerome I.T.O, together with our chief of the school's curriculum implementation division and the subject area supervisors. We put our hands together in order to make sure that this GIYA will be of quality. Thus, as I mentioned, this is a collaboration of all concerned. That is why even the printing of the GIYA to be used for the pilot testing was shouldered by the district offices and for the school. And of course, we choose only 5 for EPIL and 3 for the remaining or for other districts to take or to be part of the pilot testing, which total to 50 sample learners. And of course, we are expecting that after this pilot testing be completed, we will be able to tell all concerns about the result of this pilot testing. So we hope that with this endeavor, we will be able to reach our objective of coming up with a very reliable, valid, division-initiated learning modules to be used comes August 24 for the during the opening of classes. So we are happy that we will be able to tell that we are now ready.
Nakuha lang, ikot ko itiro isa ka daw nga makakuha sila ko dagang kung ginagawa ko. Butudlo lang ko ginagmay oras dahil napamanggupo ko laing trabaho ning sulod sa atong balay. Yan, pagkaon na to, ana sa mga bata. Itigo, pero okay, sa ko ang kabayan okay raman po. Nakuha. Nara mga bata, dili ra asa-asa paingon, kay kung sakit ra ba karon dili biya nato mahibaw-an kay mosulod sana kalit nga.
Despite the pandemic, Division of Zamboanga Sibugay finds a way to deliver quality education. GIYA project pilot testing was indeed so successful. It gives hope to everyone and break down walls that prevents students to enjoy learning. As a leader, I will ensure that we will embrace the new normal of education together with my teachers, administrators, and stakeholders. In fact, I believe that when students are safe and supported, they are truly ready and be able to learn. To all of us, maging handang isip tayo at handang bukas para sa ating kabataan. Thank you so much and have a nice day.
We are one of the schools who was being piloted for the GIYA testing, and we chose 3 children who were fast learners. One was average and the other one was the slow learner. We divided the teachers into 3 groups, wherein for every learner, one served as the documenter, the other one was the teacher who explained the module to the parents and to the learner on what to do, and the other one was took pictures of the whole whole procedure, both still, picture, and video. At first, we went to the fast learner, and there was no problem at all because the parent was also able to help the child and explain the module. The other one was the average learner. Still, the parent showed support for the module and for this learning delivery, and was able also to help the child in the delivery of the in giving the answers. But unfortunately, the slow learner, both the child and the parent, the mother, was not they were not able to get the correct answer, because according to the mother, she was until grade 6 only. Yangi Elementary School is very lucky to be chosen as one of the pilot schools, so that at least we have already seen how it is being done.
The good news is that during the results of the pilot testing was indeed very, very satisfactory. There was interview of the parents and of the learners, and based on the result, it's about 80% very satisfactory, both in the content and in the phase of the project. So that was the first dry run conducted, and by next week we shall already conduct the actual dry run of the distribution, releasing, and retrieval of Project GIYA. And this will be implemented in all schools across the 16 districts of Zamboanga Sibugay.
Learners, handang isip, handa bukas.
Handang isip, handang
Sa mga mag-aaral at mga magulang sa darating na pasukan ngayong Agosto 24, maging handang isip, handa bukas.
Handang isip,